Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Sarthak Commerce Wala. So today in this video, I'm going to discuss the most important topics for BCom program and BCom honors, both courses students. So this is going to be a very helpful video for both the courses. Initially, I thought of that I have to make videos for BCom program and honors separately, but after that, when I evaluated the question papers of both of the courses, then I came on to a conclusion that I have to make one video because I think it is irrelevant to do so much hard work while the topics are almost same in both the courses. And even I knew this before making the video because I am also a student of BCom honors. So generally the program students examination or the program students question paper is almost very inspired from the honors students question paper. So generally both the courses students don't have to worry. This is the helping video for both the courses students, and you can totally go through with that video and take all the inputs from this video about the most important topics. And I am giving you the unsurety of 120% that if you study all these important topics which I am telling within this video, you will be going to score more than 70% of marks. Only one condition is there which you all have to fulfill. That is that you need to study each and every topic within a lot of depth, which means every topic you should have to study related to the topics which I am telling. Because all the students who are in graduation, you understand one point: generally syllabus looks like this much, but when you study within depth, so it is like this much. Yes, so you're understanding my point, that I am saying that these are just the topics and these are just the name of topics. You all need to go within the depth of the topic and study each and everything, whether it is condition related to that topic, whether it is provision related to that topic, whether it is any case law related to that topic, whether it is any privilege, whether it is any other thing, conversion, everything. So I am covering all the topics, and there are lots of things within each and every topic which you need to discover within them. Okay, so you need a good tutor or mentor who can tell you. Here I'm just telling you the topics, so don't think that if you do characteristics of company you are going to just finish the question related to this. No, absolutely not. Okay, so let's start the video. This is just the guidance from my side because even I had given the examination of company law. It is very easy subject, but you just cannot rely on the topics that I just read it one day before the examination and then my life is very easy. No, it's not like that. Okay, so let's start the video now. So let's jump onto the unit first. So what are the important topics which you have to do from unit first? So first is characteristic of a company. See, generally a direct question can come, but there are very less chances of a direct question, and specifically they can ask you a question on a particular characteristics, and generally that was separate legal entity, because I saw the trend that within the BCom honors examination and previous year question papers and even for the program student, separate legal entity is a particular characteristic on which the question had been asked in the past years. So, and case law as well related to the separate legal entity. Second topic, lifting up of corporate wheel, 100% will be coming within your examination. I am giving you almost 120% of assurity about this topic. Okay, all these topic which I return within these notes, all these topics I wrote here on the basis of evaluation of past 5 to 7 years question papers. So you need not to worry about it, that whether these topics come or not. Just show your support and do a very cheerful comment on my very esteemed request from my side. Okay, third topic will be types of company. Now within the types of company, you don't need to cover every type of company. The most important types of companies are private company. Now within the private company, it doesn't mean that you just only do the meaning of private company. There are lots of things: conversion of private company into public company, privileges that a private company get. So these are three topics which I already tell you now at the point about the private company. So this is the point I was mentioning in the starting of the video, that you need to learn everything related to the topics which I wrote here. Then you will be able to score 70%, more than 70% of marks. I am giving you 120% surety. And if you will not be able to, then you can unsubscribe the channel and even do a very bad comment on my comment section. I will accept it. But if you are honest from your side and you are studying by putting your whole heart and soul, and you are doing each and everything with due honesty and whatever I told, nobody is going to stop you to gain more than 70% or at least 70% marks within your company law exam. I'm giving the guarantee to all you students. Okay, second is public company. OPC, one person company, very important. Producer company and associate company, these all were the company which repeated quite a lot frequently within your past year question papers. And from association, you need to do illegal association, which is also important. Okay, now let's jump on to unit 2. In unit 2, promoters and their legal position, very very important. MOA and its alteration, almost 200% coming within your examination. AOA and its alteration, 200%, any one of them, and maybe both. Okay, Doctrine means theory. So there are three doctrine which are there within your syllabus: doctrine of ultravirus, doctrine of constructive notice, and doctrine of indoor management. All three are important. You need to study all three of them, but the most important, which repeated a lot within your past year question papers, that was doctrine of indoor management. But all three are very important, so I just want to give you one advice, that cover all the three and just take a basic view about all the three, and you have that capability to write them by your own. So just understand the meaning of all the three doctrines, and specifically doctrine of indoor management. Okay, there is one more topic which is important, that is incorporation of company. So I generally evaluated the past year question papers of BCom honors student, and question related to incorporation or registration of company was also came quite frequently. So therefore I add up this topic. Okay, and the BCom program students, you all don't need to worry about this, because if you are doing this much, okay, if you are doing this much, then I will ensure you are going to score more than 80 to 90% marks easily. But you need to study honestly, and you need to study each and everything related to all these topics. That is my condition only. Okay, of course these topics are for both the courses, because generally the question papers of BCom program are very inspired from the BCom honors student. So generally, and there are some exceptional cases when maybe they can make a very different exam as compared to BCom honors, but generally that doesn't happen, and even did not happen in past years as well. So I don't think so they are going to change the trend. Okay, now let's come on to unit 3. So in unit 3 you need to study condition, provisions and all. So I mention it because in unit 3 the topics are like this, that you need to cover each and every condition and provisions as well within the Companies Act 2013. Okay, and within this unit 3 there are lots of topics which from which you are very familiar of, because generally the topics are related to the types of shares, and there is no practical portion here within the company law. So all things are related to theory, but within the theory you need to do each and everything, like every condition, that what are the condition to issue buyback of shares, the most important question, provisions related to the specific shares. Okay, so what are the important topics? Prospectus, meaning of prospectus you have to know, because this is the basic name of the unit. And within the types of prospectus you need to cover two among five. One is shelf prospectus and second is red herring prospectus. Sometime difference also come between them. Second topic, misstatement in prospectus, very very important topic. Allotment and forfeiture of shares, very very important. Buyback of shares, absolutely coming in your examination 200%. Note it right now, and then you will be thanking me, and you all will be thanking me after the exam. Okay, bonus shares. So now if you are studying bonus share, I am not saying you that only study the meaning of bonus share. Study the condition of issuing the bonus share, the provisions of bonus share, what is the meaning of bonus share, and even the example by which you can convey your notes and convey your answers more nicely to your examination member, or whoever is going to check your examination copies. So generally I refer to a lot of students that they can also make like diagrams, small diagrams, and represent through examples and stick diagrams. So that is going to be a lot more beneficial, which shows your own understanding about the topic, and along with that your representation skills within your examination, which makes a lot more impact on the evaluator who is checking your copies and sheets. Okay, then right share is very important. Transfer and transmission of share, very very important. Sweat equity shares, bookkeeping. Okay, now let's jump on to unit 4. Within unit 4, the first topic which you need to cover is the meaning of director and their legal position. Second is DIN, director identification number, very important. Types of director. Within types of director there are lots of types, but I am just recommending you to do 5 of them: independent director, additional director, alternate director, whole time director, and managing director. And sometimes the question from difference between whole time and managing generally makes, and even I saw it within your past year question papers. So these all 5 directors you can do, and you can just rely on them. I don't think so that you need to cover each and every director. You can just do all these 5, and you just have that serenity within your mind, and you don't have to take the worry related to the types of director topic. Okay, fourth is appointment and removal of director. It is a very important topic. AGM and EGM, very very important. Resolution and its type, very very important. Postal ballot is important for short note question. May either it can come or it may not come. E-voting, it is also important for short notes purpose. And along with that, qualification and disqualification of director, it is also a very important topic. So every topic which I wrote here, all are important. Even I wrote all these topics by refining your whole syllabus of company law. Now let's jump on to unit 5. So within unit 5, the first important topic is provision related to payment of dividend, very important topic. Auditors appointment and removal, very very important topic. Winding up, one of the most important topic, which will be 200% coming within your exam. Now winding up has different modes, so any mode can come within your exam, but even I wrote some of the modes which are very important. So winding up, modes of winding up: wind up by NCTL, which means National Company Tribunal Law. It is very, very important question, one of the very, very important topic in question. Wind up on equitable ground, this is important. Now these two topics are not in within your syllabus, but when you study by a teacher who actually teach for the graduation, then you get to know that there are lots of topics which are within the depth when you go within deep. So like proxy and dematerialization, so these two topics repeated a lot within BCom honors student examination, so therefore I wrote them. They generally don't appear within the syllabus. If you see your syllabus, these two topics are not there, but they are within the depth. So therefore I am recalling it again and again, students, if you want to score more than 70% or 70% of marks. Now after that, in the future, don't tell me that whatever topic you had tell me or you had tell us, those topics will not come within our examination. Why? Because you are just thinking that whatever topic I wrote, just study the meaning of them. No, you need to study each and everything, provisions, conditions, everything. So it is my humble request to you all that please don't do your demerit by doing this, and if you are not studying yet, so please start studying, because it is almost even now you all have enough time to study for your examination of semester 2. Okay, and company law is a very easy subject according to me. If even a student is getting 1 month, that is more than enough for company law. Of course you need to cover other subject syllabus as well, but because you did not study previously and before the 1 month of the examination, then this kind of situation will going to become for you, and this is the price which you are paying for not studying before. Yes, so these are some of the topics, and along with that there are some case laws which can also become within your examination. And one of the most important case law which you need to do 200%, that is Salomon versus Salomon Limited. It is a case law which represents the characteristic of separate legal entity, and it also shows the principle of lifting up of corporate wheel. Okay, and related to lifting up of corporate wheel, also do one case law, because that is one of the most important topic of your whole company law, which will be coming 200% within your exam. Generally these all topics will be coming either in main question or in choice, but it is totally up to you that how honestly you are studying all these topics. Then I am giving you the surety that you will be scoring almost 70% at least if you study all these topics with in depth and each and every aspect of all these topics. Okay, and after that I will be uploading some videos for the company law on most important questions as well. Now please comment that whether I have to uh, upload the video on most important questions separately for BCom honors and program, or whether I have to compile all the questions within one video. And I hope so that this video seems beneficial for you all, and this is actually a very beneficial video if you study from this video, and if you take the recommendation of mine related to the most important topics, because I am not just saying it in air that these topics are going to come. These are on the basis of proper evaluation, okay, of past year question papers, almost 5 years at least, or maybe 7 years as well. So please take the recommendation from my side. I can just only help you. What is your duty? You can show me the support by doing one comment. So my just one task for you all, whoever is watching, please do one comment at least, because yeah, that gives me the motivation only to work for you like this. So I wanted you to please do one cheerful comment for me. Even I am not asking you all for any subscribe or any other thing. Just do one cheerful comment. That is all for me, and that gives me the satisfaction of making my content and putting that much hard work. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Keep studying hardly and just focus on your syllabus, and try to don't unnecessarily create tension for you all. Thank you so much for watching again. Bye bye.